Spy. So Spy is the new comedy movie by Paul Feig or Feig. He did the Heat and Bridesmaids. I have seen the Heat. I have not seen Bridesmaids. The Heat was okay. I really just, I'm not a Melissa McCarthy fan. This movie stars Jason Statham, Melissa McCarthy, and Jude Law. That's his name. It's like the third time I've seen it. It's an action comedy, and people have been saying, like, the trailer looks really bad. It's like, people are like, alright, don't watch the trailer makes it look way worse than it is. So I'm like, alright, I understand. The trailer does. It looks terrible. Watch the trailer. Like, this movie looks so bad. But then it's been getting really good reviews from, like, all the other YouTube community, and it's got, like, a 70-something Metacritic. It's really good for a dumb comedy movie like this. And I'm like, alright, fine. But that's a lie, because this is just like the trailer. This was a really disappointing movie. I'm like, yeah, it's just like the trailer. This is exactly what I originally thought it was gonna be. It's not nearly as good as everyone says. Granted, comedy is a lot more subjective than other genres, because different people have, like, I laughed a few times. Like, the movie's occasionally funny, but a lot of this is just Melissa McCarthy being fat, dumb Melissa McCarthy, and it's not funny at all. And the plot itself aside, like, you could argue it's like parodying spy movies, but I don't think it's going that far. I think it's just really, really, really cliche, simple plot. Like, it's been done a bajillion times. Like, there's a nuke, they gotta get the nuke back. Oh, there's a double agent and some stuff. It's so simple. One thing I did really like about this movie was Jason Statham. Last movie, I hated that Jason Statham was in it. I also thought Jason Statham was one of the better parts. Now, Jason Statham is straight up a parody of Jason Statham. He's got a monologue where he's just doing all these Chuck Norris jokes. He's like, I once restarted my own heart with a defibrillator. I put this arm back on with this arm. That was great. That was really funny. And there's another part with Jason Statham near the end of the movie that is just so stupid and so cheap, but I'll admit, I started laughing really hard. But aside from that, the funniest joke in the whole movie was, like, one of the first ones. It was like, the rats can fly. That was awesome. That was so funny. But it's if it's a pure comedy, which isn't, it's action comedy, it doesn't have enough funniness to carry the whole movie. But if it is a split action comedy, you think, alright, is the action good enough to carry the movie? Not really. There's some slow-mo stuff, and there's guns, and there's fist fights, and again, it's nothing impressive, it's nothing you haven't seen before, it's really simple. So guys, I gotta say, in the end, I could totally have gone without seeing Spy, and I'd give it, like, a 5.5. So you may be like, oh, that's a 0.5. You just said you don't do 0.5s. Liar. I know. I'm gonna do 0.5s. Just deal with it. I feel like my movies are too... I have too many 8s, and I need to balance them through 7.5, 8.5, so you can kind of get a progression. Some people would argue that the score is dumb and makes the rest of the review completely invalid, and it's just like, if you just give it a number, why did you bother listening to the review? I disagree. I'm OCD like that. I like numbers. I like grading things. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Come back later and join us in our crusade against everything evil, because with God on our side, we shall prevail.